Today's Tips to Jour mailbag question comes to us from California. Robert, I have heard that some people cut a slot in the bridge pin hole for the string, and others don't do this. Which method is correct? Jace in California. Well, Jace, this sounds like a trick question. I mean, this is like one of those questions where your wife asks you, hey, does this dress make me look fat? Well, you usually don't want to answer those kind of questions. However, let me show you what I do. I prefer to put the slot there, and let me show you how I do it. So here's a guitar on my bench. The bridge has just been glued on. All of the holes have been reamed, and now it's time to cut the slot because I like for the string to go in and be held in place in the slot, and then the bridge pin just fills the void. Now, to do that, I use two little saws that I got from LMI here. One's a little wider diameter, it's a 1.3, and one's a little narrower diameter, it's 28 thousandths. So I use the 1.3 for the 5th and 6th string, and then I use the other one for the other strings. And I come in here very carefully, and I want to cut a slot right down the center of that hole, coming forward. Now, how far forward you come is a matter of personal preference. I like to bring it about to the front edge of the bevel that I've done there in the slot. Once I get to that point, then I rotate the saw back and undercut back up underneath there a little bit. The reason for that is because that string is double wound. It's a lot fatter down inside there. So go ahead and make sure you tilt the saw back. Now there's a lot of wood to be cut underneath there. You're going through the bridge, you're going through the soundboard, you're also going through the bridge patch underneath there. But these little saws are very sharp and make quick work out of that step. So one thing to remember when you're doing this is have good control of that saw. Notice I've got both hands on it there. I'm really kind of controlling it. And you don't want to get going to town so much here that you pull it out and come down and stab your bridge or stab your top. Technical term for that is bad. Happened to a friend of mine once. Now, once I get the slot cut, I like to come in with these little precision needle files. I have used one that is a triangle and then one that is round. And I just open up that so that, especially on this 5th and 6th string, the string will slide in there a little easier. So I start with the triangle file. And then I just finish it off with the rounded needle file. If you've done everything properly, then your string should just slide right in there, and the bridge pin then just goes in right behind it and fills the gap.